Hello YouTube. I just came to do a quick video on wig caps. I've been receiving a lot of questions about which caps I use and how do I make wigs. I'm not going to make a video about how to make a wig because there's already so many, and as you see I don't have any of them now on because I'm going to show you the ratings, my personal ratings for each wig cap, so that way you'll know which ones you will like or don't like. So the first one I'm going to do my review on is the one everybody you see uses is the dome cap. As you see, it's just a plain like men's sleeping dome cap. It's like $2 at the dollar store, so get that. Now the pros about this is that the elastic band around it, it makes it really sturdy, the best word I can think of right now. But it makes your wig stay. You don't have to worry about putting like 100 bobby pins in your hair. So that's the good thing about the dome cap. The only thing I don't like about the dome cap is that you see how thick it is. Yeah, it gets real hot. And I'm a college student, so I walk around campus often. And this, you got to remember, you have this and then you're sewing or gluing on maybe 3 or 4 bundles of hair on top of it. So you could just imagine how hot this wig can get. And also, when I first made this wig right here, I used the dome cap. The hair is still pretty and whatever. But I saw all the girls on YouTube, what they did was they cut out the bottom part where the closure was. So I did the same, and all this is just gone. So the only reason why I even liked using the dome cap was because the elastic to help stay. And now that I cut off the front part of the elastic, it doesn't stay on real good. I sewed on some combs in there, and I have to put like 5 million bobby pins just to get assurance, but it still is really, really loose. Like, I feel really uncomfortable loose, like you're scared to touch it because it might slide out loose. So it's rare that I wear this wig. Another one that I use is this one. It's the Make Your Own wig, and it's the mesh dome cap wig. Now I know what everybody's thinking, you just gave a bad review for a dome cap, but this is a mesh one. I like it because it still has the elastic, but it is really thin right here. You can still see me through it, my white shirt and everything. So with this wig, I feel real more comfortable with it because it's not as hot as the dome cap, and still a lot of protection on it. And now I know better than to cut the elastic out of this. So if you do cut the elastic out, then it's no purpose of even using neither one of these wigs, to be honest with you. And so for that one, this was one of my practice wigs. I was practicing sewing, but as you see, this is what it looks like on a wig. And you can see through it a little bit. So yeah, I like it because it didn't make me hot. And this is a 18, 16, 14, and a 12 closure. So it doesn't really get too hot yet. The hair is long, so I get a little hot from this, but not to the point I'm sweating at the forehead. So that's another thing I like about it. And another wig cap that I like to use is this one. It's the weaving cap, if you can see that. I know Android struggles. And the reason why I like personally using that one sometimes, depending if I can't find this mesh dome cap, I like to use that because it's netted. So my head can breathe. It's not so hot underneath all those bundles of hair. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's literally just a net. It does have adjustable straps in the back. I made a wig off of that one too. And as you can see, I sewed some combs on it. But right here and right here are the adjustable straps. So I can make this tighter or looser. The only thing is, it doesn't make it tight around your head because it's literally just like almost a lace cap. Not really. It's just real. It has a lot of air. You can get through it. But yeah, I kind of like that one just because, like I said, it's netted. But I still have to, like, I sewed in 3 combs in it. And I still have to put in a lot of bobby pins. So that's why that one's not my first pick. But it's definitely one I personally recommend it. Now, another thing is, a lot of girls have been asking me about my U-part wig. I've been wearing this U-part wig I made for back to school, and it looks like my real hair. Woohoo, yay. But I do have my real hair at the top. And I will tell you, the first time I did it using a certain cap, I did not like it at all. This was the cap I used. This is the, oops, make your own U-part wig cap. As you see, but if you look right there closely, you see it's literally like just a big space right there. Why I didn't like that so much is because when I put it on my wig head, my wig head, and put it on the stand and everything, I pinned it down. But you know you have to pull it down first, then sew it, then you slowly pull it towards you, then sew it. Why I didn't like it is because even though I kept stretching it out and trying to pull it while I sewed it, it still made the cap real smaller. So instead of going from back all the way around to right here, it only stopped right here, which left me like this whole front part of my hair out, and plus it stopped right here too. So it didn't even go all the way down. It stopped right there. I didn't like that at all. And on top of that, it doesn't have any type of elastic either around it. It's just plain fabric and a lace part right here. So I was like, okay, no, this is not gonna work. I literally cut off the tracks on and took them off. I was okay, let me find something else. So I go to a different beauty supply, and I found these. It's the same thing, but it has an invisible seam with it. It's also called Make Your Own U-part Wig. Same company, but look right there if you can see it. It has a little invisible seam. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. When I took it out the bag, it literally was almost a whole cap, just like the ones I showed you, but a big space right here with a line right there. I sewed my tracks on there, and I was like, okay, this actually works because I still kept the head shape. My head is not that big, so I don't need it like too big, but I still kept the head shape, and I was still able to get this part right here because of the invisible seam. And if you don't mind, I will show you. This is the wig. It's the Malaysian kinky curly hair, and I got my Afro pick. And you get some moisturizer, some curling cream moisturizer. Get your Afro pick and go for it. So I literally picked out the curls a little bit. But as you see right here, right there, that little seam, even though you can barely see it. That little seam right here, that is what holds basically this wig all together. And you can still, and it has this right here at the back, I forgot to mention, to make it tighter in the back if you want to. And I got some wig clips and put 4 of them in there. It's the same clips you use for clip-ins. You put 1 on each end of the track. So I just put 4, 2 at the top, 2 way at the bottom. Got this and clip these together and then put this on. And it's perfect. And no, you do not see it actually. I put it on and I noticed you cannot have it. I know some girls like to put their wigs like down here, but you have to push this back right here, leaving about this much of your edges, but it's okay depending on the type of hair. I have an Afro type hair. My hair is natural, so it all blends in together. So if you do ever get a U-part wig, use this kind. But other than that, that is what I think about wig caps. Which one you should and should not use is your personal opinion, and this is a video about my personal opinion. So like and comment. Bye.